see how it goes. Welcome to the Baco Motorsports Power Hour. I'm Mike Griffith, and we are in the Kern County Raceway Park segment, and I've got the wonderful Steve Hughes here.
I thought wonderful was last week. I thought we were
No,
going
it
to
was
upgrade.
magnificent.
Oh, okay.
Now you've been downgraded too. We've got the ailing Steve Hughes.
A little bit of a head cold, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I'd say a little bit of a head
I'll be ready for the big
Yeah.
Budweiser doubleheader this weekend.
Big Budweiser doubleheader. But
Yeah,
you've got a couple of things going on there.
we do.
But you had a little racing going on last weekend too.
We certainly did. It was a great Saturday night for us. Kern Asphalt night at the races. Late models returned. We also had Golden Empire Supermoto, NX Legends, and the NASCAR Mini Stocks. It was a good show.
Good show, and I think I've got some results from the Kern County Raceway Park. The slides there. Trevor Huddleston in a familiar spot to in the first late model feature first because he won the first two of the season.
Absolutely. He swept the first set of twins and then came back on race number one and ran a great race and won that to complete the hat trick, I guess you could say, to start the season. Top five were very racy. So in largest field of late models we've seen in a long, long time with 18 starting that first race.
We got Brandon Weaver there in second, and then Tony McRae. Cole Adamo fourth, and Johnny Bedingfield fifth. Is moving up, a rookie this year on the late models there.
He is.
Then he came back for the second race, and then Mr. Huddleston did not have a very good second race. Did he get a
Well, what happened was
incident?
there was, going into turn number one, the number one car, Paul Ebersbacher, was out in front, in second place. Tony McRae in the 90 broke a little late, got into the rear bumper of Ebersbacher and spinning Ebersbacher, and he was right in the middle of the racetrack and up front. And I know that number 50 car of Huddleston tried everything he could to get her wound up and just made enough contact with him to do a little bit of suspension damage. They were able to get into the pits and get everything taped back down and the nose piece kind of readjusted, but I think there was a pretty good vibration in the front end, so he lasted about another 4 laps before bringing it in.
And that opened the door, and Brandon Weaver with the win there in that
Huge
second
win
race.
for him, first career win in the NASCAR late models. But I'll tell you, the drive of the night was from the number 90 of Tony McRae, that young lady driver, sent to the rear of the field after the incident and worked her way up into second, and she was coming. Great run. Kevin Callahan in his first late model race, finishing up in third. Cole Adamo with a pair of fourth-place finishes, and early leader Mark Perry wound up rounding out the top five.
So a good night of racing then for
it was
the late
excellent.
models there.
Yeah,
so.
it certainly was.
Good deal
Large
there.
field of cars, and we were happy to see it.
Well, that's good. And then you had the Legends there. The second straight win for Lewis Tyrell there. Comes down from up north.
Yeah, San Francisco
So
area.
that's a long tow.
It certainly is, and he enjoys racing with us at Kern County Raceway. Colton Page just knocking on the door for the last two events, 2 seconds for him, and I think a win's coming pretty soon for the 24P car.
Okay, then Josh Ayers, Eddie Garoni. And then over there in the mini stocks, Brady Mello on top there.
Absolutely. Damian Leininger got out to an early lead, but Brady Mello runs a unique line on that quarter mile that gives him I hope I'm not giving away the secret, but the way he goes into one and comes off a two allows him to really be on the gas and take the car down low, exiting turn number 2, and that's where he makes all of his passes. Passed for the lead on lap 6 and led the remainder of that race for his second win in a row as well.
So that's a good deal for him. And then was that it?
Well, we did have...
you had the Supermoto.
We had Golden Empire Supermoto.
You had Christian Payne won the...
won the Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yep. Randy Griffith won the Vet. And, man, in the amateur... There's so many classes in that division. And, when we try to put together our highlights that came out yesterday afternoon, that track was so large, and we don't have the cameras in the right positions to really track the leaders, so it does make it pretty difficult. But great turnout for Golden Empire Supermoto. Round number 2, they're actually going to head to Irwindale Speedway for their round number 3. So expanding that Golden Empire Supermoto, can't wait to see and hear how it went down there at Irwindale.
Yeah, because they're doing 5 races here and then 2 down at Irwindale for a 7-race campaign for those guys. So a good win for Christian there in the Unlimited division. And
Certainly
then you got doubleheader this week.
Yeah, it's the Budweiser doubleheader for us. Dirt Track kicks off on Friday night. Season debut for the pro stocks. The American stocks will return, mod lights and the hard tops. And if you come out on Friday night, if you buy a ticket to the Dirt Track race, we're going to give you a complimentary ticket to Budweiser night over on the asphalt, where we're going to see some great racing, super stock twins, mini dwarfs, 911s, and bandoleros, along with the RV races. No spec mods in that one.
Spec mods.
Yeah.
I don't know why I put that in there.
That's okay.
I realize that they're not there.
Yeah.
First race of the year for the
bandos and the mini dwarfs and the 911 series. It'll be their season debut.
So a lot of debuts there. This 24 car.
Yeah.
He's the points leader for the super stock. So just going in there, we just wanted to get that out there because he's got a second place finish
And a win.
For a newbie. So he just started halfway through last season.
Yeah.
But Roger does anything he does at first class. He doesn't go into anything he does
absolutely
without having the equipment capable of winning.
And Chris, if we could go back a slide for this weekend's events, I want to talk about. Go one more back. Thank you. The RV races and the camp out tailgate party. That's something we're excited about. We're inviting everybody out to the racetrack Friday and Saturday. Visit our Facebook page for more information. There's a flyer on there. You can bring your RV, you can bring your pull trailer out there on Friday or Saturday. On Friday between the hours of 8 and 4, we can get you parked, and we're going to give you a family 4-pack of tickets to Saturday night. You can do the same thing on Saturday between 11 and 4. It's just going to be a fun night to come and hang out. I'm calling it the racing staycation. So you're kind of getting out of town with the family. You're going to enjoy a great weekend of racing. And you're going to get some free passes into the racetrack.
And
so
where are you going to park those RVs?
We're going to park them in the parking lot D, which is near the registration trailer. We'll have
south of turns 1 and 2.
South of turns 1 and 2. That is correct. And,
right to your right when
and
you
it's
enter the racetrack.
Yeah,
there
just a short walk to get to the main entrance, and we invite everybody to come on out. It's free of charge, and it's kind of getting away a little bit and just enjoying some time with the family. And it's a quick trip out to Kern County Raceway.
Tell me about these RV races.
We're excited about that. Joe Ronco, Reynolds, their 15 Minutes of Mayhem continues with the RV races. I've got one on property right now. Jumpin' Jimmy Owens, he has worked for Skydive Taft forever. He's the videographer for Skydive Taft. He's also an employee of GPS, heavy equipment operator. He's got an RV that he's bringing out. We've got 2 more that we're picking up today and possibly a 5th this afternoon. So we're looking at a lineup of between 4 and 5 RVs, and they're basically all Class C motorhomes that we're going to be racing on the small track on Saturday night. We're pretty excited about that. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah.
So these are basically, say, 20, 22-foot motorhome?
Yeah, 22 to 30-foot motorhomes that are going to be racing possibly on the 8th mile. So
no, you're not going to put them on the 8th mile.
We might.
That's a little small.
We'd
just be turning circles.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. We're going to see what's going to happen.
These are top heavy.
Yes, they are. Yes, sir.
So the 8th mile might be better than the little bit of banking on the
quarter mile. Well, we're gonna kind of do a test.
Do a test run.
We're gonna do a test run, private test.
Who gets to drive it?
Probably me or Larry Collins. I'm gonna volunteer for that, but we're gonna take it out there and see what this one will do. Harrison Street Automotive in Taft donated this beauty, Winnebago, beautiful on the outside, not so pretty on the inside.
It needs a lot of work.
It needs a little bit of TLC, no doubt about it. So
maybe a home improvement channel RV fixer-upper?
Well, after Saturday night, we'll see if they'll even want it. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun.
So have you ever seen an RV race?
Only on, what's the driving show on BBC America?
Oh, yeah.
Top Gear?
Top Gear.
Yeah, I saw him do that one time on Top Gear.
And how did that go?
It never turns out well on Top Gear. You know that. Yeah. We're hoping it's a lot of fun for the race fans. We're tying in the camping element with it on Saturday night and just inviting people to come out to Kern County Raceway and just have a good time and enjoy that beautiful facility.
Yeah. And for the real racing, the super stocks, have they ever run a twin?
They have not.
So there we go.
Yeah. Twin main events for those guys.
30 laps?
Yes, sir.
So that's 60 laps of racing for these guys.
It's going to be
who
exciting.
aren't used to that.
They're not. We'll start the show and end the show with them, the racing portion.
Right.
The final event of the evening, we believe, is going to be the RV races.
Oh,
Larry keeps calling it the RV race of destruction, but I don't know about the destruction portion of that, so we'll have to wait and see.
But it might be so. But you're not going to be driving one in the race.
I'm not. No, I'll be announcing it. I've got 2 confirmed drivers. One is Jimmy Owens. The other is Cole Adamo. So
Cole might have a little fun. But I
he
wonder
just
where Cole
might.
found it. RV.
Well, his sponsor is Harrison Street Automotive, who donated that first
one.
first one. So Cole's up for it now. Don't tell Frank. That's the thing. We can't tell Frank. So keep it a secret.
Frank doesn't want to know.
Yeah, he doesn't. No.
He might want one himself.
No. We'd rather his driver not get in that RV and race it. But we're gonna make it happen.
Boys will be boys.
That's right.
And
absolutely.
girls will be girls. And maybe you'll have a female driver
We'll
out there.
see.
To mix it up
You know,
with them.
we're excited about the debut for the mini dwarfs and the bandos and the first responders in the 911 series, and excited about the first twin main event for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks, and just going to cap off the night with those RV races. Should be a great weekend. Come on out and see
there,
us.
Get the kids. Take your RV out there.
Absolutely.
Plop it down. Barbecue some tri-tip.
It's all
and
free.
Get into the races for free.
Absolutely.
You can't beat that.
Nope.
Okay, thanks for dropping
Thanks,
by,
Mike.
Steve. And we'll see you in a couple weeks on when the Baco Motorsports Power Hour comes back.